guys, oh god, look at my hair. Sorry, that's a good start. Right, this is going to be a long awaited, basically, mascara review collection, whatever you like. I have been wanting to do this for ages, and Lisa from Spacey's #1 Girl sort of like shot me in the right direction. After seeing my foundations collection, she wanted to see my mascara collection, and I thought, I'm going to do my homework on this one. So I basically have spent the last 2 days trying, looking at, reviewing every single mascara that I've got, and that's going to be quite a few, I can tell you that now. I've written everything down. This is how well I've done. Look, I've written everything down of every mascara that I have, and I'm going to do this in 2 parts. I'm going to do part 1 is going to be sort of like the lower end, that most of them, in fact all of them, are drugstore, apart from 2 that I got offline, but again they're a drugstore online company. We're talking about Elf, Eyes, Lips, Face. So yeah, everything's going to be sort of like that. I've done the lower priced range, lower end range drugstore first, and then I'm going to do the higher drugstore end in the next part. Right, so I'm going to dive straight in, because the first ones I've got are W7, which you can get in cheap shops. You can get, I get mine from a factory shop, if anyone in England's got a factory shop near them. The first one I'm going to go for, if I can remember, is False Lash Liquid, which is this one. This is what it looks like. It's W7. It's in a nice little sort of bullet barrel type thing. What I've said about this one is it's a rubber wand, which it is. It's quite a thick rubber wand, a bit stiff, it's not very flexible, it's not too wet, it doesn't clump. I mean, basically that's what I can say about that one. It's not bad for a really cheap one. This only cost me £2, so yeah. So that's my first one, not bad at all. The second one is the Big Lash, which looks like this. It's a little stumpy sort of barrel, if you like. It's a bristle wand. There you go, bristle wand. It's a little bit flexible. It's not too wet, but it is wet, if you know what I mean. But it does give good volume, so yeah, I quite like that one. I put that down as good volume, so that one obviously works quite well. The next one is we're going to xNickyx. Now everyone should know what xNickyx is. They're another cheap brand, like similar to W7. Again, I get mine. Oh no, actually this is a W7 one. I don't even know what I'm talking about. This is another W7 one, and this is called Big Lash. They've got some quite funny names in here actually. Yeah, so this is the W7 one. It comes in a lovely sort of like leopardy, stripy print thing. This is have I done that wrong? Yes, I did. That's not W7, that's xNickyx. I thought I'd got it wrong. Okay, so this is the other W7 one. I thought this was going to be so cool, this review, but obviously not. I've completely mashed it up already. So this actually is the bristle wand, and it's not too wet, and it gives good volume. It's quite a nice, it's an average shape size wand, I'd say. It's not too big. It gives good volume, and it's not too wet. So yeah, that's that one. The next one I have, in fact I've got 2 of them, and I don't know why I've got 2. Absolutely gorgeous packaging. I'm going to say that now. This is the xNickyx ones. These are wonderful packaging. I think these are gorgeous. Look at the pretty packaging on that. And this is the 360 Idol. Yeah, plastic wand, and it's got a bobble on it, which I'm not impressed with. I don't really like bobbles that much. It's a bit wet. It's prone to clumping, and it's not a nice smell. So let me show you this one, and I'll show you what the wand looks like. It's got a really big bobble on the end. It's very flexible, so it flicks about all over the place. The bristles here are practically non-existent, and then you get a very bristly, bobbly end. It's wet, it clumps, and yeah, like I said, not very nice smell. So yeah, those are those 2. I don't recommend them. I'm going to probably throw them away, even though both of them have hardly been used. Yeah, so we'll go back to this one. the one I showed you a minute ago. This is the Technic Big Lashes. It's a build-up collagen mascara. It's got a bristle wand. It's not too wet, but it's a little bit clumpy. So yeah, there's your normal size bristle wand. Just showed you this one anyway. It's a little bit clumpy. Yeah, and the formula's a bit wet. Not too keen on that one. Then the last Technic one I've got has got the best name ever. This is what you wear if you want to go out on a night on the town. This is actually called, I don't know if you're going to be able to say that, Get Lashed. And it's awful. I don't like the name of that. My hair is really winding me up. Oh God. Sorry. Yeah, back to this. It's a Technic Get Lashed Volumizing Mascara. I love the shape. It sort of reminds me of another drugstore brand. I don't know if you can guess which one it is. We'll get to that. This is Get Lashed Volume. It's not too wet. It's a rubber wand and it's very flexy. So, and I've put one of my special stars by this. So for this Technic one, this is the wand. It's very, very, very flexy. I don't know if you can see that there. It's very flexy. It's not too wet. It's very, very nice mascara actually. It's yeah, good volume. It really does give good volume. It makes your lashes like pow. So I like that one. So what I'm going to do is all the ones I put a star by, I'm going to put to one side, and these are the ones I'm probably going to use all the time and probably talk about all the time. Right, the next company I'm going to go for is Miss Sporty. I've got 3 from Miss Sporty. Yeah, they're not bad. I don't mind them. Okay, the first one I'm going to go for Miss Sporty is Studio Lash, and that looks like this. They still sell it in Superdrug now. Yeah, this is in 001 Black. It's Studio Lash, and it is supposed to be an eye-opening and lash sculpting mascara. Now, what did I write about this one? Very small bristle wand, good separation, not much volume. So there you go. That's the wand. It has got good separation, but yeah, it doesn't actually say it's a voluming one anyway. Lash sculpting, so yeah, it doesn't really say it's a volume one, so, but it is good at what it says. It's a lash separating mascara, and that's exactly what it does. It gives you sort of, I need to flick myself in the eye, it gives you that sort of like opening eye look. The next Sporty one is the Pump Up Booster, and this is the most enormous packaging. In my hand, that's how big it is. The wand on it, this claims to make your eyelashes up to 15% more, or 15 times more volume. Now I think if anyone makes their eyelashes 15 times more volume, you're going to look ridiculous anyway, to be honest. So I mean, people especially that have got like large eyelashes, I haven't, my eyelashes are average, but if I was to make my eyelashes 15 times the volume they are now, I'm going to have big spider eyes on my face, and yeah, not too keen on that. Very large bristle wand, not too wet, quite good volume. Now this is the wand, humongous. There's my thumb, and there's the wand. So yeah, it's quite big. It has got excellent volume. It does really volumise the lashes. And it's not too wet, so yeah, I don't like really wet, sopping wet mascaras, so this one's quite a good one, but I haven't put a star next to it, so I'm going to put it back down there and it will go back in my mascara pot. I'm looking really shiny. Really shiny. I have powdered though, I don't know why. Never mind. The last one in the Miss Sporty range that I've got is Lash All-in-One Mascara Millionaire. That looks like this. Quite nice sleek black packaging. I do like black and gold packaging. I think it's very nice. It looks nice in your makeup drawer. This one I have written very large bristle wand, not too wet, quite good volume. I put very large, I don't know. Oh no, I haven't. I put thin bristle wand, not too wet. Good lash separation and okay volume. So not brilliant volume, but that's the wand. It's sort of like thinner here, and then it goes up to a thicker point. Yeah, not too wet again, so I quite like that one. I have used this quite a lot. I do like this one. So that one goes there. The next company we're going on to is Collection. collection 2000, collection, whichever way you want to say it. Yeah, the first one I've got in the collection range, I don't even know if they still do this one, possibly, unless they've changed the packaging. This is the Collagen Curl. I don't know if you can see that. This one has got a curved bristle wand. It's quite dry and not fab curlability, to be honest. I don't know if curlability is a word, but there's the wand. That's how it curls. Yeah, it's quite a dry formula, and I've just squashed it all down the side. That's the wand. I'm not an ideal person with curved wands anyway, because I tend to poke myself in the eye with them. Yeah, not fab curlability, so it obviously doesn't do what it says on the tin. So we'll shove that one down there, turn the page of my notes. The next one from collection is the Volume Sensation. I think that might be these ones. Yes, this is what they look like. I actually got these in Poundland. I'm not even sure if they still sell them in the collection range. But these are the XXL volume whatever. Very large bristle wand, dry formula, quite good volume, not much clumping, so that's promising for a Poundland one. Even if you got this in Superdrug or Boots in the collection aisle, it wouldn't be that expensive, because I think they work out about $2.49 or something. The wand is, I said, very large. Yeah, very big. There is a massive brush. Again, there's my thumb and there's the wand. So, quite a big brush. It's bristle though, it's not rubber, which is quite nice. I like bristle brushes. So that's that one. I've also got that in the waterproof one. So I obviously liked it because I went out and bought it in the water. So that one can go down there. The next one I have in the collection range is a lot of... I see this quite a lot actually, especially also with top sort of makeup gurus on YouTube, and that's the Skyscraper. This is the waterproof one. I did have the normal one, but it ran out, so I've got to go and get another one because I do love this. The Skyscraper from collection, and that is a very thin rubber brush, not too wet, and excellent length. This really does give excellent length. That's the brush. It's sort of more bristly up here than it is on the bottom, but I love the brush. It's very flexible, as you can see, very flexible, and it really makes your lashes like long, not necessarily volume, but long. So if you don't want a volume day, this is the one to go for. Big Fake is the next one I've got. Now this was the original collection Big Fake, black and red packaging, quite nice, and this one claims to double your lash size, which is a bit of a better claim than the 15 times bigger claim. Yeah, I like this one. I have put a cross by this one. Very big brush, bristle, not too wet, good volume and length. So yeah, I got this one. I don't know why I got this one in brown black, but sometimes it's nice to have a brown black day rather than just a black day. Quite a large bristle brush. It's not too wet, the formula. And yeah, I like that. And the next one they came out with, which is the same concept, is the Big Fake Ultimate, which was the one they did after this one, and that's, funny enough, in the opposite packaging to the original. This again is a large brush, very large. There's my thumb again, and there's the brush. Not too wet. Yeah, not too wet, good volume and length, and I put a star by these, so I obviously like these two. They are very good. They give you very good volume, very good length, so that's those ones. Then we go on to MUA, and I've got quite a few from MUA actually. The first one is Every Lash, which is this one, with a lovely metallic green lid. And what I wrote about this one was very thin rubber bristles, not too wet, good length, not fab volume. So there's your very thin little bristle brush, rubber. Again, very, very flexible, very flexible. I love flexible ones, I don't like stiff ones. Yeah, volume and lengthening. It's very good at lengthening, but it's not brilliant with the volume. But I do like this one. I do use this if I'm literally just rushing out the door. So that's that one. The next one I have is just the standard first one I think MUA came out with, the pound one, and I've got that in brown and black. This is just a good overall. I say cheap because it's like £1. Yeah, just your average size sort of thin wand. Not too wet, it doesn't really clump. I've also got it in black. So yeah, I like those ones just for literally running out the door. So quite a good thumbs up on those ones. The next one is, where's the next one I've got? Extreme Curl or Extreme Volume? No, Extreme Volume. That one looks like this. I think this is about £2 rather than the £1 range. It says new on it, and it's a volume mascara. This one is a large bristle brush. It's quite a dry formula, but then that's not too bad. A little bit clumpy, but good volume. So that's the brush. Yeah, it clumps up a little bit, but if you brush through your lashes afterwards, then it's okay. Yeah, I like that one. So that's the Extreme Volume. I think that was about £2. Then we have the Extreme Curl, which comes in this beautiful sort of silvery bullet type thing. Again, I think this has got a curved brush, so I'm not really that keen. Yeah, it has curved brush. There you go. Quite a thin bristle brush. Yeah, not bad. What did I put about that? Thin curved bristle brush, not too wet. Didn't see a difference in curls, but good length. So there you go. Got good lengthening, even though it's a curling mascara. And the last one I've got from MUA is the Mega Volume, which was the recent one that I have bought, and I absolutely love this one. I think I put a star by this one. Again, it's got that sort of bullet shape that we've seen in a sort of slightly higher end drugstore brand. This has got a large thin bristle brush, and you see what I mean by large. It's a large brush, but the bristles are really thin. Not too wet. Fab, I put fab volume, so it must be really good. So that's going to go down in my little pile down here. The next ones I'm going to go for is an Outdoor Girl one. Now, I don't really know what Outdoor Girl Cosmetics is about. It's a London brand. Again, cheap brand, a bit like Technic and W7. Looks like this, quite nice sleek packaging. This is called the Pure Lash. Bristle brush, bit wet, clumpy. So that was a bit of a downer, that one, isn't it? I don't think we like that one, so that's basically that one. Right, then I go on to George, which is George of Asda, obviously. I'm just going to have a sip of my coffee, people. Get a coffee moustache. Right, the first one I'm going to go for is the Lash Extend, which looks like this, from George in Asda. This is a stiff rubber brush, bit wet, stayed wet for ages. So it stayed wet for ages, but it was a good length. Stop it, Dougal. Come here. Dougal, come here. So that's what it's very, very stiff bristle brush, rubber brush. It literally, it doesn't move. Yeah, stayed wet for ages. So I suppose if you've got time to let your eyelashes dry, or you put a fan on them or something, then it's good. It gives good length. So that's that one. The only other one I have is the Faux Lash one from George in Asda, and it's a lovely pink barrel. This one is the Faux Lash. And what did I say about this one? Curved, thin, bristle brush, bit wet, didn't really add volume or curl. So Asda, you need to try harder with this one, because this one definitely does not do what it says on the tin. So wouldn't recommend that one. Lovely packaging, lovely colour. Wouldn't recommend the mascara inside. Nearly getting to the end of this one, guys. I have got Accessorize. This is the only Accessorize mascara I've got, and I really regret it because I love Accessorize mascaras. I'm definitely going to go out and buy some more. I'm not sure if this is the one that Sam from Pixie Woo uses. I'm sure one of them is her favourite, and I'm pretty sure it's the one with the butterflies on it. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is the Fibre Lash length. Thin flexi brush, not too wet, very good length, and no clumping. So Accessorize, there you go. That's the bristle brush. Yeah, very flexy again. It's got that flex factor. It's not too wet, it doesn't clump, and it's just yeah, very good length. So it gives you good lengthening eyelashes, and I'm pretty sure, like I said, I'm pretty sure this is the one that Sam uses from Pixie Woo. So that's that one. Natural Collection is the one I have after Accessorize, and the only one I've got in Natural Collection is their Lash Build Mascara. And I must admit, for £1.99 I love Natural Collection mascaras. I'm going to get more of these as well and give them a review because I do like them, and I know a lot of people here on YouTube do. This is the Lash Build bristle brush, not too wet, good volume, little bit clumpy, but you know, we can all do with a little bit of clump, it doesn't matter. I tend to just sort of like wipe the edges off. It's got a lovely little standard brush. Again, yeah, quite good black, very good volume, so this is a good one, the Lash Build from Natural Collection. Then I have number 17, which is my third to last one, and this is the Falsify. I love some of the names of these mascaras. I'm not too keen on the packaging, it's really bulky and really sort of, I don't know, don't like it, because it's square I think. Large bristle brush, not too wet, bit clumpy, but good lash build volume. So there you go, that's the brush. There you go, it's not really a, I don't know, not a very, very highly bristled brush, but it's quite large. Yeah, good lash build. So it does give you good lashes, but like I say, I don't like the packaging. It's too square and bulky and clumpy. The last two I've got in this range are the two that I got from islipspace.com, which is e.l.f. The first one is the Mineral Infused Mascara, which I absolutely adore. That's what it looks like, just a sleek black sort of bullet. Small flexy rubber brush, bit wet, but great separation and length. So, you know, if you can put up with it being a little bit wet, there's the flex on it. Again, lovely flex. If you can put up with just waiting a little bit longer for your eyelashes to dry, I love this. So go along to islipspace.com because they have fantastic products on there, and their mascaras, the two that I've got, I love, so that's that one. And then the other one is this, which I think is great for travelling. It's the e.l.f. Regular and Waterproof Mascara Duo. And it's quite small, you don't get a lot of products, but I think this is only £2, I think, if I remember rightly. So you've got the normal wand there, that's the normal side. Quite a sort of funny wand, but it works. And this is the waterproof side. And it is quite waterproof as well. It does quite a lot of work to get it off. So that's been the first part of my mascara collection review, in-depth, whatever. When I come back in part 2, I shall be doing the slightly higher end drugstore mascaras. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it helps. And if you need in line for a new mascara, then I hope this helped you sort of like choose. And I'll see you in part 2. Bye.